Although as Minister of National Defense, I had sighting reports of UFOs. UFOs are as real as the airplanes flying overhead. A document was prepared which concluded that at least 4 species had been visiting Earth for thousands of years. And at least 2 of them probably working with the United States government. And these tall whites were living on United States Air Force property and working in cooperation with the United States Air Force and sharing technology. That we live in a cosmos teeming with life of various sorts. I have broadened and deepened the definition to cabal, and the cabal comprises members of the 3 sisters, the Council on Foreign Relations, the Bilderbergers, and the Trilateral Commission, the International Banking Cartel, the Oil Cartel, members of various intelligence organizations, and select members of the military junta, who together have become a shadow government of not only the United States, but of much of the Western world. The aim of the game is a world government comprising members of the cabal who are elected by no one and accountable to no one. So here we are more than a decade later fighting another war that can't be won. In a word, we have to become spiritual beings and practice the one tenet that the world's major religions have in common, and that is the Golden Rule. Russia and China and the United States all had the same agenda at every turn, because they don't. And I would say that nearly all are benign, they're benevolent, they want to help us. There may be 1 or 2 species which do not. And that's one of the things I'm investigating at the moment, is to see who they are and what they're up to and what their agendas really are.
All right, we're talking to Paul Hellyer, former Canadian Minister of Defense, who says extraterrestrial life forms exist and are present on Earth. We'll talk more about what they are and why they're here after a short break. Stay.
1962年以降、NASA はバンアレン放射体に宇宙ロケットを通すための穴を作ろうと、地上397キロでメガトン級の核爆弾を爆発させたのです。しかし、この行為によって穴が開くどころか、逆に自分の手で自分の首を絞めることになったのです。天文学者のバーナード・ロベル氏は当時、この爆発は地球だけでなく、大気圏外の宇宙に対しても想像を絶する影響があったと語っています。この爆発によって放出された放射能は、自然放射体の100倍以上もの放射能を持つ第3の帯として地球に覆いかぶさったのです。この人工の帯は2002年現在も自然の放射体の最も放射能の強いエリアの25倍以上もの放射能を抱え込んでいます。NASA はこの計画で失敗しただけでなく、宇宙飛行士をさらなる放射能の危険にさらしてしまったのではないでしょうか。1962年以降、NASA はバンアレン放射体に宇宙ロケットを通すための穴を作ろうと、地上397キロでメガトン級の核爆弾を爆発させたのです。
ルーズベルト空母の上空を UFO が何度か飛び、特に核兵器を積んでいた時によく見かけたという文章を見ました。司令官からは、日誌に書いてあることはなかったことにしてくれと言われました。勤務に就く乗組員も、勤務が終わった乗組員も、UFO が空中に浮かんでいるのを見ました。金属製の丸い物体です。ミサイルはすべて止まってダメになってしまいました。何者かがミサイルを停止させたのです。
of February 2003, Columbia began its descent back to Earth. As the shuttle raced over the Pacific towards the US, the crew put on their suits, preparing themselves for a routine landing. It was now 8:40 a.m., and these are pictures of their last moments alive.
Columbia's a beautiful ship. She's performing magnificently.
At 8:44 a.m., Columbia re-entered the Earth's atmosphere. Still, everything appeared normal.
Flight.
Flight GNC.
Everything looked good to you? Control and rates and everything is nominal, right?
Control's been stable. We have good trims. I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Then, just 22 minutes before touchdown, at 8:54 in the morning, there was an unusual reading from one of the shuttle's many sensors.
Flight back.
Go ahead, Max.
FYI, I've just lost 4 separate temperature transducers on the left side of the vehicle.
4 hide return temps.
To the left outboard and left inboard elevons. Pressure on left outboard and left inboard both tires. FYI, I've just lost 4 separate temperature transducers on the left side of the vehicle, hydraulic return temperatures.
4 hide return temps.
To the left outboard and left inboard elevons.
Okay, is there anything common to them? DSC or MDM or anything? I mean, you're telling me you lost them all at exactly the same time?
No, not exactly. They were within probably 4 or 5 seconds of each other.
Okay. Where are those? Where is that instrumentation located?
They're, all 4 of them are located in the aft part of the left wing, right in front of the elevon actuators. And there is no commonality.
No commonality. And there's no commonality between all these tire pressure instrumentations and the hydraulic return instrumentations?
No, sir, there's not. We've also lost the nose gear down talkback and the right main gear down talkback.
Nose gear and right main gear down talkback?
Yes, sir.
In flight econ?
Econ.
I've got 4 temperature sensors on the bottom line data that are off scale low.
Columbia, Houston, UHF comm check. Columbia, Houston, UHF comm check.
Capcom, Charlie Hobach calling Columbia on UHF frequency as it approaches the Merritt Island tracking station range in Florida. Communications with Columbia were lost at about 8 a.m. Central Time, about 10 minutes ago. This is Mission Control, Houston. Any debris that is located in the vicinity of the north central Texas area that may be related to the shuttle contingency should be reported to local law enforcement, who will then report to NASA. It should be avoided. Debris could be potentially hazardous due to toxic substances that are used as propellants on the space shuttle. Flight controllers here are securing all information and notes and data pertinent to the scheduled descent and landing of the shuttle today as part of contingency procedures. Search and rescue teams in the Dallas-Fort Worth area have been. And any debris that is located in the north central Texas vicinity that may be related to the space shuttle contingency should be reported to local law enforcement authorities and should be avoided, as it may be hazardous due to toxic substances that are used as propellants.
Dave, do you mind if I ask you a personal question?
No, not at all.
I've wondered whether you might be having some second thoughts about the mission.
How do you mean?
Rumors about something being dug up on the moon. I never gave these stories much credence, but particularly in view of some of the other things that have happened, I find them difficult to put out of my mind.
Open the pod bay doors, please, Hal.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
What are you talking about, Hal?
This conversation can serve no purpose anymore. Goodbye.